In this daily drop, I'm going to talk a little bit about my thought process on hiring people and either rehiring or not hiring them again. So let's go. All right, everybody, here we are ending off the week with a producing episode. I thought it might be worthwhile to talk a little bit about my thought process when I am looking for new crew, when I am rehiring crew, or when I'm put into situations where I have to make a decision that I'm no longer going to use somebody on future productions. And for me, it has a lot to do with temperament, attitude, and just being there, being present when a production is happening. Now, most of the people that I have found over the years, and I think that I'm not alone in this, have come from referrals. You're going to a new location for a production, you reach out to people that you've worked with in the past, and you ask them, have they worked there and worked with some people that they like, or can they get recommendations? And usually with this small network and the fact that this industry is quite small, you'll usually find those recommendations. You can also go to places like ProductionHUB, which is a great resource to find crews, and that's a path to help you do that. But once you start looking for people, it really is going to come down to what I've talked about in prior episodes, which is trusting your instincts. You need to find people who can perform the job that you're looking for. Most of these people are independent contractors, so you're not employing them in a traditional sense. You are looking for people who have skill sets, and you're saying, I'm looking for those skill sets. I need a director of photography. I need a camera assistant or AC. I need a first assistant director. I need a sound recordist. I need a makeup artist. I need a grip. I need somebody who's in the electrical department. I need a swing who can do both. It all depends on your production and what you're trying to do. But the more you know about production as a producer, the better you will be at trusting those instincts and hiring the right people. But it really, for me personally, all comes down to attitude, temperament, and those people, when they get to the job, just being present and focused on what we're trying to accomplish during that 8, 10, or 12-hour day, and it will be noticed. And if you've been doing production for a long time, one of the things that you'll know is that it just takes one person on a crew to sink the ship, or at least try to sink the ship. So what I'm looking for is, yes, creative people who are very good at what they do, better at doing those jobs than I can do them. But I'm also looking for that temperament, that attitude, that collaboration that is going to make me want to work with that person again. Are they there because they love and have a passion for what they're doing, or are they just there for a payday? And if you see them checking out on set or on location, if you see them on their phone all of the time, wandering off, then they're not present. They're not contributing to that block of time. They can do pretty much anything they want outside of that. But the reason that you are contracting them is because of those skill sets, and you need the best out of all of those people during that period of time. If there's somebody who's trying to sink the ship, or is not contributing or working against the production, I personally don't tend to let a person go unless something is really bad that's occurring. But I just won't ever hire them again, because it's easier for me with this small community to do it that way than to make a stink about it. I want my crew to know that we all have each other's back, but it's not worth getting cliquey or chatty on a production. You have a client, you're trying to accomplish something, you push through. If you need to take other people in your crew, especially your core positions, and have them take on some of the duties that somebody who's not contributing and not giving the production what it needs, then so be it. You do that, and then you just decide not to hire that person again. But it's the people who are passionate. It's the people who have a good temperament. It's the people who are there to get the job done, but they don't take, life too seriously outside of the production. Those are the people that I want around me when I'm doing productions. And I'm fortunate enough that there are a good handful, two handfuls of people that I have now worked with for many, many, many years. And they're my anchor. They are sometimes, when I go to a new location, the people that I bring at least one of them to, so that I have somebody who I've worked with for a long time. And then I also have this great opportunity to work with all of these new people. And that can sometimes work out really, really well. It might be a DP, it might be a sound person, it might be whomever, but just somebody who understands the way you work and can support you, but also work and collaborate with other people. And that's the magic of this. If you're doing this, you should be doing it because you're passionate. You should be doing it because you want to be creative and you want to be collaborative. That's what I got for you. Trust your instincts, hire good people. You'll know who they are. Don't forget to, and I'll see you on the next episode of The Daily Drop.